Good evening, everybody, from Kentucky Speedway, as we welcome you to our third to last race of the season. This is race number 34, chase race number 8, middle race of the round of 8 for the WRA Oreo Cup Series. Before we find out who will win the Quaker State 400 at Kentucky, we have to find out who will be the 6 drivers that will race their way into tomorrow night's race. Yes, go or go home qualifying here tonight on a Tuesday night at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which you're watching this premiere right now. The race will be live tomorrow night at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, as GOGH Racing is the first car out on track in the number 81 machine, the Honda Accord. Scarlett Wallace came out of the pits. This is a 1.5-mile racetrack. So we don't know what kind of. Going to be interesting to see what will happen here tomorrow night. See what GOGH Racing can put up. Got a couple of drivers already put some lap times on the board. That's because their pit stalls were behind the start-finish line. And it's a 31.97 for GOGH Racing. Now Crystal Fontaine goes to a 29.782. Currently got 11 drivers taking time, as lap times are starting to drop like a rock. Dean Evans on the track. There's Scarlett Wallace in the 33. Tomorrow night's race is called the Quaker State 400, presented by Walmart. Currently, the fastest is Carmen Alejandro in the number 84 machine. .29. Well, as soon as I say that, Jessica Shelton and Lizette Armstrong went quicker. 29.544 for Shelton. Brittany White making her final start in this series for the season, as she just came up into Jessica Shelton. Don't think Jessica will be pleased about that. And her lap time just got beaten by Cheyenne Berkshire, 29.485 for the Interstate Batteries Toyota Camry SXE. Now the 32 Jillian Black, 29.450. These are going to be really quick times, if you ask me. And now Dina Monroe, 29.397. Puts Isaac Willis now on the bubble. Sam Davis jumped to third quick, 29.442. 29,379 for Monroe. Kaylee Rankin, second quickest. Carmen Alejandro on the bubble. By the way, Regina Walsh is this week's driver of the 55. Sam Tenley, the slowest of the drivers that have taken time so far. That's Callie Springer this week in the 49. There's Yuki Yamamoto. Skylar Davidson in the WCW machine. She will be a rookie next season. A full-time rookie next season. Crystal Fontaine. There's GOGH Racing Scarlett Wallace. Sarah Armstrong will have her still in the All-American Series as usual. Of course, the All-American Series was pushed back to 2026, so Brianna Knight, the slowest. There's Carmen Alejandro on the bubble. $29,857. There's Isaac Willis. Needs to find two 1,000 or maybe another 100 to beat Carmen Alejandro and send the 84 team home. Ashley Reynolds, Kaylee Rankin, second quickest, 29,407 for the Fishing Planet Chevrolet. Leo Hill, 29,618. Eric Monaco back out on the track, 22nd quickest, 29,597. Let's go to the 98 of Dana Monroe. Oh, got a wreck, and it was Eric Monaco. Everybody scatters. A lot of damage to Eric Monaco's machine. He was trying to get to pit road, but he couldn't. Oh, there goes Gene Evans around as they were trying to avoid the accident. And Amy Prue in the 05. And with how late this is in the qualifying session tonight, they're not going to get back out to get another lap in. As there you see Dana Monroe. They had to slow way down. Yeah, you can see all the skid marks. Wonder if that will come into play tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Leo Hill, by the way, knocked Carmen Alejandro out of the Fast 6, 29.453. I don't even think anybody's going to beat a 29.379, which will definitely lock the Hope Foundation Chevy Camaro into the show. Of course, they're still going to use the Camaro body next season for the Oreo Cup Series, but it will not say Camaro, it will still say Chevy. So we're not entirely sure what branding the Chevrolet is going to have for next season. As we're down to a minute to go in the session, Cheyenne Berkshire now on the outside looking in. Minute to go in this GOGH home session. As Carmen Alejandro is second quickest, 29.387. There's Sam Davis. It's looking more than likely he will make this week's race, barring anybody behind him goes faster than him. 29.451 for Sam Tenley. Unfortunately, he did not. He has one more chance to make the Fast 6. As Gene Evans has had an engine grenade, so he's out of qualifying. Can Sam Tenley make the show? No. It looks like he did not make it in time. So that means the 98 team is the fastest in this session. So Dana Monroe makes another start in the Oreo Cup Series. And we'll see how many starts that is for the 98 bunch. Don't think it's a lot. Let me double check. For the 98, it is going to be her third career start. Carmen Alejandro, Kaylee Ricketts, Sam Davis, Jillian Black, and Leo Hill are the 6 drivers that will be in tomorrow night's race here at Kentucky. Unfortunately, the drivers who will not make this week's race at Kentucky are Cheyenne Berkshire, who has a full-time ride lined up in Busch next season, Sam Tinley, Isaac Willis, Kyle Langley, Callie Springer, Donovan Dixon, Lizette Armstrong, Scarlett Wallace, Yuki Yamamoto, Liliana Beta, this week's driver, the 88, by the way. Rumors she may be going full-time in this series next season, replacing Ian Dutt. I believe replacing Ian Dutta. We'll see. Jessica Shelton, Olympia Brightly, Desiree Boyles, Danny Rant, this week's driver, the 62. Tatum Wright, Crystal Fontaine, Amy Pruitt, Ashley Reynolds, Eric Monaco, Gator Racing, Travis Crampton, Gene Evans. Brittany White, her final start's going to end in the DNQ. That sucks for her. Rachel Walsh, Kelsey Higdon, Ashlyn Wright, Brianna Knight, Morgan Le Fay, Alita Perez, and Skylar Davidson will not make tomorrow night's race here at Kentucky. That's going to do it for qualifying here tonight. If you enjoyed this qualifying session, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe to become part of the World Racing Association crew today. We'll see you back here tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Quaker State 400. Good night from Kentucky as you've been watching another broadcast of the World Racing Association, the greatest racing since 2013.